Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. So I just got back from the theaters from seeing Avengers Infinity War, and I have to talk about it. So this is going to be my completely spoiler-free review. I will not get into any spoilers at all, so you do not have to worry. So this movie was a non-stop action-filled joyride from the second the movie started to right when it ended. There were no lulls or anything like that, and that's what I really loved about this movie. The pacing was so spot on. You were always wondering what was going on with different characters, and that's another thing that made the movie, the characters. Seeing all these different characters on screen and their dynamic for the first time was truly breathtaking. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Now, it's been 10 years in the making, this movie, or at least that's how I consider it. Iron Man came out in 2008, and I remember going and sitting in the theater for the first time seeing that, and just being absolutely blown away at the potential of superhero movies and the future of superhero movies. This is an absolute masterpiece in the superhero genre. I loved every second of it, and I thought it was the perfect mix also of humor and darkness. Now, Marvel movies usually do not have a darker side to them, and this one definitely has a darker and more sinister side, but there's a lot of humor mixed in there, like we saw in like Thor Ragnarok, but it's not over the top like in something like Thor Ragnarok. I think it's used at the perfect times, and I think the darkness is there to really equal it out. Now, the last thing I really want to hit on is Thanos, and I think Thanos was one of the best villains we've had in a long time. I think that's one of the main weaknesses we've had in superhero movies lately is the villains just aren't anything special. They're not memorable. You can't relate to them. And the CGI on them is usually terrible as well. And I will say here, the CGI looks fantastic on Thanos. And you could relate to him more. You could see his personality more. And you could tell there's a soul there. There's a character there. I just really loved what they did with Thanos and how they fleshed him out. Now, what I'll say about the visuals in this movie is this is some of the best CGI work I have seen. The CGI across the board looks fantastic, and I cannot wait for this to hit 4K Blu-ray. This is going to look absolutely phenomenal once it hits 4K Blu-ray. This already has Dolby Vision in theater if you go to a Dolby Cinema, and this just looked great in the theater. Now, I do plan on seeing this in IMAX. I did not go in IMAX today, but I do plan on seeing it at IMAX as well, and I can only imagine how much better that will look. So anyway, guys, this clearly gets a go to the movies rating for me. I think even more than once. This looks absolutely phenomenal. It was such a great movie, great for the whole family, really brings all the superheroes together, and I just loved it, as you guys can tell. So anyway, guys, let me know down below your thoughts. Please, please, no spoilers down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.